everyone. Hello, and we are live on Facebook. We are live on Facebook. Let's see. Yes, 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 yes. Good morning, everyone. Soribel Martinez here. Let's see. Dashboard. I am trying something new here with my board. The only thing is that um, let's see. I'm trying to see. Um, let's see. Um, I don't see myself. Cancel. Um, let's see. I'm live, and that's great. But I don't see myself, so I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying something new here. I'm working with my Vive digital board, and I'm using it to go live on Facebook, and I don't know what's going on. If you can see me and hear me, let me know. Um, hmm. Okay, so I see myself there. Okay. Can anyone see me here? Let me know. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. I am live streaming from my Vibe, and I want to make sure that this is working, of course. Oh, it is. I see you guys. Now I can see you. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Sunday. Oh my God.
Hello, hello.
Let's see. Let me.
Happy Friday.
Oh, great, Mayra. Hi, Mayra. How are you? Hi, Soraida. Welcome to my live today. I'm so excited to be here. At first, I couldn't see myself because I'm using my Vive digital board. So there's a little bit different than just going live on your phone. There's some settings and some things that are happening here, and I wanted to make sure that I was using them. So hello, hello, Soribel Martinez here. If you are joining me here right now, say hello and let me know where you connecting from, and hashtag Unbreakable, and let me know that you are live. Pumped because because you. Oh, we met yesterday. Nice, Maida. Nice. I have to go look at your picture after I'm finished. Aureli, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Make sure that you are sharing this with other people, right? So we can have other people, see what we're doing. They can also get motivated. I'm so glad, Maida, that yesterday conference really motivated you. That was the purpose. That was the reason. That is my purpose, right? To help other women get inspired and make the decision to become unbreakable in your life, in your career, in your business, and all the things that you're doing. And let's not forget that this is not about being perfect. This is about more passion, less perfection, creating the legacy that we truly want to live on to the next generation. She's in Manchester. Oh my God, you're so close. I am in Bloomfield. We are close by, Mayra. Are you coming to my book launch? Zoraida, hola, hola, Zoraida. How are you, Sori? It's nice to see you here. Nice to see you here. So today, I'm going to talk about 3 things that you must do every single Sunday to become successful in your life and your business. But before I do that, I want to introduce myself for those that don't know me. My name is Soribel Martinez. I am a licensed clinical psychotherapist in the state of Connecticut. I am the CEO of SM Psychotherapy and Counseling Services and bestseller of Unbreakable, and my brand new book that has just launched a few weeks ago. And I am so excited to be here with you and that you are joining the Unbreakable movement, because this is a movement that we are creating. Hello, hello, Vero. Hello, hello, Simona. You in Windsor, Simona? Wow, that is close. Man, we like 10 minutes away from each other. Oh my God, that's so awesome. Oh, yes, Mayra, you won the candle. Yes. Tell us, how are you liking that candle? Because honestly, that candle smells good even before turning it on. Let me know how you liking that candle. Let me know how you liking it. Wow, we are so close. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We need to get together. So today we're going to talk about three things that you must do every Sunday that helps you become unbreakable in your life and your business. And I think it's like three things, and then I'm going to give you a bonus. And the first thing that I want to talk about is you need to have a very strong, unbreakable self care practice plan. And the reason why you need to have a very strong, unbreakable self care practice plan is because if you are not caring for yourself, then it's going to be impossible for you to do the things that you need to do, become unbreakable in your life and your business. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Leave your questions. So, having a self care plan is very important. And I was just talking to one of my clients, and when we were talking about her self care plan, she began to talk about the external things, right? Taking a bath, doing the lotions, being intentional, which is important. But we want to go deeper. We want to go deeper in our self care plan because our self care plan needs to be able to support not just our body, physical body, but has to support our emotional and spiritual life. And one of the things that I love, 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 love doing is journaling. But the kind of journaling that really allows you to go deep into your thoughts process and allows you to reprogram your brain so you can develop new neural pathways so that way you can have new beliefs and ideas and systems in your head that are going to support your kingdom, right? So you don't want to just like do your hair and do your nails and get the makeup done and have your pedicure, your manicure. Those things are called hygiene stuff. Those are things that are important in our life because we need to look presentable. We need to look good. We need to smell good. We need to feel good. When I talk about a self-care practice, I'm talking about depth. We need to go deep. We need to develop strategies and structures that really support the great work that we're doing in the world. And Maida say, yes, I love the smell. I am waiting for the book. Oh, she's waiting for the book to get to line up her candle. That candle is amazing. By the way, the person who designed the candle for me, it is the proud sponsor of the first 25 people who registered to come to Unbreakable. They're going to get in a smaller size. I think it's ounce, 4 ounces. That she's gifting the first 25 people who registered to come to Unbreakable. So if you want to get a candle, then you must register. You must register, and tonight the pricing is going up. Tonight the pricing is going up. It's no longer going to be $77. Then don't say I didn't tell you so, because I've been telling you guys. Hi, Gerardina. How are you guys? Share, 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 share this video. I told you guys that the pricing is going up, and it hasn't been up yet because my team is off. Barbara is off. It's Sunday. She's taking care of her family and herself, right? But the pricing is going up. It's going up tonight at midnight. So if you have not registered, go to www.becomeunbreakable.book.com/event. And I'm going to share it here as well. www.becomeunbreakable.com/event. So becomeunbreakable.book.com/event. That's the link to register. Okay, so again, we are talking today about the three things that you must do every single Sunday that will help you become successful in life and business. And I just said that the number one step that you need to take is you need to have an unbreakable self care plan practice. You need to have a practice plan that's going to support your kingdom building. Because here's the thing, if you are depleted, you are not going to be able to take care of anybody. You're not going to be able to grow. You're going to have a really hard time creating something that's sustainable. And the truth is that a lot of us, we love taking care of everybody else. We love taking pride that we do everything, that we do everything by ourselves, that we do everything, that we constantly taking care of everybody else. And although it's important that we take care of the people around us, before we can love on others, we need to love up on ourselves. Before we love others, we have to love up on ourselves. And one of the things that we have to do in order to love up ourselves is develop our spiritual and emotional health. A spiritual come first. You need to have a connection with your creator, with your purpose, with your vision, with your mission. Why? Because the truth is that if you are not in alignment, if your vision and your purpose is not in alignment, unfortunately, you're going to feel disconnected. And when you feel disconnected, that means that you are not developing your spirituality and your emotions, your feelings, your emotions, your brain, right? We are a spiritual beings having a physical experience. So the most important part here is that you have a very strong, unbreakable self-care practice plan. And if you got the book, or if you have purchased any merchandise from me, you're going to see that you have a link to downloading a self-care plan so you can create your own. So I have taken care of it for you. All you have to do is download the plan and complete it. It's beautiful. So if you have purchased anything from me, well, something that came directly from my hand, not Amazon. I mean, there is a link there in the book, so you can also get it that way. But what I'm saying is that you have to really take care of yourself because you are important. The second thing that I want to talk about is about your family, right? And before I go into that, I want to tell you that I wouldn't be able to be here if it wasn't for my family. Like La Geraldina was at the event yesterday and she helped me, right? She helped me with water. She helped me with, some stuff for the cough. She was attentive to me because we're family, right? She's not married to my family anymore, but we still family. It doesn't matter how many years pass by, she's still gonna be my cuñada, right? So your family, my mom, my son, okay, my friend that came with me, those are family. Those are people that are there to support us. So you need to take care of your family. Okay, so the second step is caring for family, taking time to spend time with them, have dinner with them if you want to, make something special with them, go out to dinner with them, go to the movies, go for a walk, play a game with them, watch TV, talk about their goals, their missions, their dreams. But you need to take out time from your family. So, like I said, the first thing that you need to do every Sunday is build your spiritual self. And that could be done through church or through journaling. That's up to you, right? But it needs to be part of your self care practice. I personally, I don't physically attend church. I have my self-care practice spiritually, where I develop myself up spiritually through reading, prayer, meditation, and journaling. That's the way that I connect with my creator. So, you know what I mean? Like, you need to have that. And then the second thing is your family, because you come first. It's your spiritual self, yourself, and then family. And the reason why family goes after you is because you got to be well. You need to fill your tank. You have to be well provided for. You need to be loved. You need to be taken care of. So you need to take care of your family after you take care of yourself. And that can look a different way. It could be vacations. It could be a movie. It could be just sitting around. It could just having tea. It could be talking at the table. It could be anything, but make sure that you're taking that time. Yesterday we were at the women in leadership conference, right? And most of the women there had children and families, and they were there because their family had were gracious enough to, be part of their self-development, right? Sometimes, like, I had to leave my son yesterday behind because he had a commitment with his coach and another program that he's doing, right? But then when I came home, I spent some time with him. We talked about some things, and then he went on his own merry way, and then I went to bed because I was sick. I'm still like very congested, right? So we need our family. We need to feed their soul. We need to put into their love tank. Make sure that you know your family love language. If you need to know about love languages, go to my website, soribelmartinez.com, and go under blogs, and you're going to be able to find every single love language. There is 5 different type of love languages. And you have to make sure that when you are taking care of your family, that you are speaking their language. It's not about how you want to love them, it's about how they need to be loved. Did you hear that? It's not how you want to love your family, it's how they want to be loved. If you are not giving your family members exactly what they need, they're going to feel empty. They're going to feel that they're missing something. They're going to feel like they don't have you. So you need to constantly just work on speaking their language so they feel understood, so they feel loved, so they feel supported, so they feel that they're being cared for. Let me see. Who has questions? Remember that the book launch for Unbreakable is April 27th of this year at 6 p.m. You need to arrive between 5:30 and 5 and 5:30. You're going to have private parking, and once you register, you're going to get email with the details. There is a dress code. It is inside your email. It's a dress code. The Hartford Club is a formal place. You are not allowed to go in jeans and chanclas and your sweatpants, right? That's not the place for it. That event is for you to take care of yourself by dressing up and coming out and celebrating with me, right? So give yourself the opportunity to do that. Hi, Jen. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Share the video. We're talking about the 3 things that you must do every Sunday that will help you become successful in life and business. So the first one was you need to develop yourself, right? You need to develop an unbreakable self-care plan that really supports you. And that includes your spirituality, your mental health, your mindset, your brain. It involves you with a spirituality on the top, right? Because we're spiritual beings and we need to be connected to something bigger than us. Number 2 is you need to develop an unbreakable relationship with your family. It doesn't have to be perfect. That doesn't mean that we're always in agreement. That doesn't mean that you're not going to have differences with your family members. That means that family is still family, and we need to find a way to get along and have conversations about what needs to be improved, right? I'm not always happy with my son. Sometimes he does things that I don't like. Sometimes I do things that he doesn't like. But we still family and we figure it out. That's what it's all about. Hi, Sonia Medina. I can't wait to see you, Sonia. Sonia is a proud sponsor to to the Unbreakable book launch on the 27th. Geraldina is also a proud business owner, and she's also a sponsor to the event. And you are going to meet these women there. You are going to meet them women there. There are amazing women doing great things in the world. That's what I am missing. The way I want to be supported. I knew that. I'm hoping I can develop that soon. I am getting all waiting. Well, you need to be in my energy in the things that I teach. Because I'm going to be teaching you these things with the Unbreakable course that is coming up soon. I'm going to be registering for the Unbreakable course really soon. And it's a 6-week course where I'm going to teach you all these principles and these strategies and tools that you need to develop all areas of your life. Your mindset, your spirituality, your emotional health, your mental health, your brain, your mindset, and your some of physical. healing trauma, improving those communication skills. I'm going to talk about business strategies, how to improve your career, how to improve your mindset, how to develop a self-care plan. I'm going to be teaching in depth about those things. Additionally, Maida, get the journal. Get the journal. And the journal is being sold as book Soribel Martinez.com. You know why? Because the journal is what allows you to go deep into your soul and do the work and the transformation. And the journal it gives you step by step, and I ask you questions to help you get to the answers. I help you process things that are not helping you be successful in the areas of life that you desire. So get the journal. The journal is available in soft copy and hardcover. So you go to book.soribelmartinez.com and you can order it, and it's going to come directly from me, and I'm going to sign it and personalize it for you. Or what you can do, Maida, is you can go to the event VIP. In VIP, they get the box. Remember that box that I showed yesterday at the event? You get that box that brings the book, the journal, a t-shirt, the mug, the candle, a pen, and three bookmarks, and it brings a 30 minutes unbreakable coaching session with me. That is your best value, to be honest with you. That is the best value that you can get, because you get a session with me so I can help you in that area. You get the mug, the personalized mug. I don't have it here, called Unbreakable. You get a t-shirt that says Unbreakable. You get a pen, you get the journal, and you get the book, and you get a 30-minute session with me, and you get three bookmarks, and you go VIP. Not only that, you get a personalized photo taken professionally with me, and you get to be backstage with me. So we can talk about life and business while I get ready and I do some other things, right? And then that photo, I will put it in a beautiful frame and send it to your house. Hello, hello, everyone. Yes. So honestly, for $398, that is a massive investment. If I were you, I would go VIP, honestly. And you get all those things that I'm telling you about. Plus, there are some other bonuses. Let me go to the page so I can tell you what other bonuses come with that VIP. You also get. Let me tell you what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a copy of the digital journal. You're gonna get let me go down. Okay. So you get a digital copy of the workbook. You get an Unbreakable journal in digital. You get a personalized author signature and the journal as well. So you get a few more bonuses too. And I'm going to include that in the box for you. You're going to be able to scan a code, and you're going to be able to download those things that I'm offering to you, and you're going to be able to have it. That is the best value. When I go to events, every event that I go to, I go VIP. And the reason why I go VIP, because I always want to be in proximity with the people who are inspiring me. Because I want to learn more from them. I want to be in the energy. I want to rub shoulders with them because they have something that I want. And it's healthy to be in the presence of other people that are doing things that we want to do. And I rub shoulder with people that I want to be like them. So if you want to learn things from me, you want to rub shoulders with me. And the best way to do it is coming VIP, working with me, getting in the energy, reading the book, doing the journal, coming to my events, coming to my life. Because the more you get into that energy of the information and the knowledge, and you go implement it, the wiser you're going to get. And the wiser you get, the juicier you get. And the juicier you get is this is the way that you get into alignment, and you are able to fulfill your purpose, your vision, and your mission. Now, last but not least, I talked about you I talked about your family, and now the third thing is you need to plan your week. If you are not planning strategically, you're going to fail, unfortunately. Because you're planning to fail when you don't plan to succeed. When you don't plan to succeed, you are deciding that you're going to fail. So today on Sunday, I will plan my week and the things that we're working on with the team. I will email the team. I will send them messages about the things that we're working on. You have to get into planning. That planning has to go in alignment with your goals, with your purpose, with your vision and the mission. Everything has to be in alignment. Look at me using the word alignment. I'm not talking about balancing anything. You are not able to balance things equally. Never. Let me see. Mayra. If you're in the group of three, yes, yeah, and you want to be in that energy. There is the energy that successful people have. There's an energy that's successful for you. That's why I'm always going to conferences. That's why I'm always developing myself. That's why I have my coach. That's why I have people that support me, because the more I get into the energy, the more I feel connected and in alignment. And alignment is really, really important. Not balancing. You can't balance life. You can align your life. Alignment is important. So when you decide to plan your week in advance, it's important. Because when you're planning, you are intentionally creating the life that you desire to live. You are intentionally deciding the experience that you want to have during the week. So if you start the week and you don't have a plan, and then the week started wrong, well, that's because you didn't plan. I plan my year, I plan my quarters, I plan my months, I plan my weeks, and I plan my days. Every night before I go to bed, I look at what the things that I'm going to be working on the next day. Questions. Who has questions? Who has questions for me? Woo! Who has questions for me? Let's see. Ask. I'm here. I am here for you. Who has questions? If there's no questions, I can go. Give me some hearts. Give me something, people. Let me see that you are live. Let me see that you're listening. Let me know that you're liking what you're hearing. Share the video. Hashtag Unbreakable. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. Come on, let's make some noise. Let's make this movement reach other people. When we're doing something good in the world, we have to share it with others. Sharing is literally caring. Do you know that when you share, if research shows that when somebody shares with someone, somebody gives something to someone, the person who's giving receives more benefit psychologically and emotionally than the person who's receiving. Because when you're giving to somebody else, your brain releases chemicals that makes you feel amazing, that makes you feel like you're on top of the world. When I give people, I feel like, I don't know, like I'm connected to that person. I feel like I'm deeply connected to God. I feel like a goddess. I feel like I'm close to God when I do that. Because sharing with others is very important to our self-development. So we share so many things on Facebook and on social media that has no value. Share something significant, right? Show something that is good. So right there is pinned to this video. Becomeunbreakablebook.com/event. That's where you can register for the event. The first 25 women who register will get a special gift from Candy's Candles. And it's going to be amazing, but it's only her gift only goes to the first 25 people. After that, you will get stuff, but it would not be that special gift that has a price of $20. Okay, she sells them for that price, and you're gonna get it for free because she is sponsoring our event. To learn more about our sponsors, I mean, we have many sponsors who are, um, sponsoring this event. I will be sharing the yeah, sharing is caring deeply. I don't know if Equipo Soribel can share the graphic with all of our sponsors because these sponsors are amazing and they're going to be there in the room. We're going to have Channel 3 is going to be there. The radio station is going to be there. The Current is going to be there. The newspaper is going to be there. I am um, I'm having Jenica magazine. She's coming all the way from DC to cover the event and have the event on the magazine. So that's super awesome as well. Madeline Alverio has donated a ticket to Latinas in Power June 1st. That ticket is $175. You're going to get it for free. I mean, come on, man. $77 and you're going to receive all these different benefits. You're going to have inspiration, motivation. You're going to learn tools and strategies. You are going to be able to network with other professionals. You're going to be able to drink and eat. You're going to be able to listen to music and dance. You are going to have a good time. We have photography. LMG Photography is a sponsor photography. Not only is Leslie's going to be taking pictures, but she's also bringing her 360 photo booth where you're going to be able to have so much fun, right? And grab that memory in time so we can later remember about the times when we began to create the legacy that we truly wanted. Hashtag Unbreakable, hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. So since you guys don't have any questions, you guys are the easiest audience ever. You guys never have questions. But if I were you, when I go to events and I'm listening to my mentor speak, I always have questions. Because there's no way that I'm gonna leave that person's presence without learning something. Something more than what they're teaching. I'm always gonna want it more and more and more, right? So tomorrow we are supposed to be announcing the person who won the giveaway. I'm not sure if anybody followed the giveaway. Hola Anami, how are you Anami? Anami is officially my book launch planner. She's going to decorate that place to look exactly the way that queens and kings deserve. I know that for a fact. I know that Namin is not gonna be playing. I know her. I'm not even worried. Listen, I don't worry about my team. Seriously, I'm not even lying to you. Like I know Anamin has my back. She knows what I like, and she's gonna put the cherry on top. Because Anamin is very delicate when it comes to decoration, making sure that things are looking beautiful. I'm not even worried. I'm just gonna show up, and I know that everything's gonna be taken care of. And Eresida is my marketing director, and Eresida is going to be here. You guys are going to be able to meet her. I'm not worried. I am supported by queens. I am being supported by queens just like me. I'm being supported by kings and queens. And when you're being supported by people that are just like you have nothing to worry about. Because we are in alignment in the work that we do. So you know that Anna is going to have the fresh flowers and the things that I love. When you enter that room, you're going to know exactly what I love. Because everything that's going to be there, it represents what I appreciate. And she already knows me because we have done things before and we have similar values, right? And we've been working together for a long time. She said, Mayra says, I just want to tell you, your words yesterday were so loud to my soul. Thank you. Can you imagine what else I'm going to? That was just like a little time. And on my book launch, we're going to spend like about 3 hours together. And it's going to be enough time for me to be louder and being able to pull those words in your soul. So you can remember that you're a queen and that you have a responsibility to build a kingdom. And that we need you out here. We need your work. We need your gifts. We need you. And you need to really begin building the life that you truly deserve. And remember that I told you yesterday that it's not about what you deserve, it's what you decide to have. Because we all deserve the best because we were all created by the same creator. The problem is that some of us don't believe that we deserve it and we don't decide on what we deserve. Decide, that's very important. Okay, my loves, I'm gonna go do laundry. Yes, I have to do laundry. Oh, that gives me PTSD. I have to go do laundry. I gotta do laundry because I'm traveling Tuesday and my son needs stuff to. I rather work than do laundry. I swear. You know what I mean? Like I rather work than do laundry. When I was a kid, I hated doing domestic stuff. But I had to learn, right? I had to learn because my mom said, you always want to know how to do everything. Even when you have somebody that you can pay them to do them, you need to have the skill. So that's what it is. All right, my loves, I'm going to let you go. Besitos, besitos. I love you. Go register. The price is going up tonight, and I want to see you there. And I want to make sure that you get the best value that you can get. Go VIP. So far, we had 2 VIP people. And they're going to be able to be behind the scenes with me, takes photo, talk, do other things. Mayra says, I have a question. The event your son will reach you. I have a question. The event your son went, I will reach you on Messenger. Okay, Mayra. Yeah. Yeah. Just reach out. Of course. I am a message away. I answer my messages on social media. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing that. Soon my team will take over. But for now, I answer all my messages. So just reach out. We are sisters, right? We help each other, right? That's what we do. Sonia said, I will reach out soon. Okay, Sonia, you know where I live. Send me a message. All right, my love. Besitos, besitos. Adios. Ciao.